Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Metaphor. We are in Martyra, and we've got 3 days to do stuff. So it's night right now, so we'll be down to 2 days tomorrow. But we haven't ventured around town in Martyra at night, so that's what we're going to do.
Pleasure to see you.
Hey there, traveler. Is our cuisine not to your taste? Can you tell me about this town?
Oh, dear me.
Martyra? Well, it's dangerous now, but it's usually a very nice place to live. The weather is pleasant all year round, and we've no shortage of stores that can meet all your needs. And above all, that Lady Joanna graces us with her magnificent presence. Before all these kidnappings happened, I'd say it was a truly blessed town. Whoa. Hiding himself using the local fauna, is he? He must have been quite a cunning knight in his time. Still, I don't think he'll expect us to strike him there. I just hope he comes quietly.
I'm in trouble now.
Let's go see.
The atmosphere here is definitely different at night. Want to take a look around? If you ever need help, that's what I'm here for.
Hello.
Hey, it's you. Sorry for all that bother with the sandworm thing. Wish I could give you some useful information to, make it up to you. I just thought of something. You probably want inside info on Luis, like the type the army would know. Well, I'll have you know he's not just a great soldier or a brilliant commander, he's also an exceptional mage. Is that all? We kind of know that. You did hear me, didn't you? Well, let's just run it down again. He's a warrior, a commander, and they say he wins the moment he draws the sword. But still, I heard more people went to his side after the royal funeral. Guess some folks only admire raw power. Anyway, you best be careful.
I'm out of ideas. How did this happen?
It's not just citizens. One of my fellow soldiers disappeared recently too, but he was a guard in Lady Joanna's castle. How's it possible for him to bloody vanish? I hope Lady Joanna isn't like secretly doing some shady shit.
I'm out of ideas.
That'd be kind of sad, because she seemed nice, which makes me more nervous.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for
We
that.
keep the city's entrances under close watch. A mouse couldn't get in. And yet Heismay's kidnapping incidents keep happening. Is he just that fast that he can get past the guards?
What were the guards doing?
Heismay might be being framed.
Now what am I to do?
An elder candidate? What'll I do?
What is there to be
here?
done?
Sorry, but the guard has no info on who Heismay is. There are rumors, like how he can control illusions, but no proof as of yet. If only we knew his methods, he'd not evade us long, though even then, that might not be enough. This is dreadful. What do we tell that mother?
What'll I do here? Hey, listen.
What is
Okay. So it seems like we might be going and meeting with Brigitte.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Okay, I also want to check the water shop to see if they replenish their stock of MP items.
I love it.
It might be like a weekly restock.
Say. It's quite fresh.
Okay, nope. Maybe once they're sold out, they're sold out.
Say.
Okay, let's see if we can hang out with Brigitte.
I love it.
Oh, I just love Brella.
Luis is king.
That's the way.
Now
All right.
what am I to do?
How much money do we have? Only 12,000 right now. We have more mag than we have money.
You?
Didn't you leave Grand Trad? Well, no matter. I'll not begrudge you your secrets. So you haven't told anyone about it. So be it. You and I are collaborators now. Well then, shall we discuss your assignment? Yeah, what is this animal that you're keeping secret? What is going on?
Now then,
I'm in. Alright, come in.
Now then.
Oh my god, look at it. It's like a little dog thing. This is what I want you to handle. I want you to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return. We're dog sitting.
Listen.
There's one rule, however. You cannot let anyone else find out that there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes. Is it some vicious monster?
What?
Is it...
No.
It's as weak and pathetic as it looks, harmless. Rude. I'm sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here, the fools who believe igniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in this world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me.
That's why.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited, so I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter to you. Why me?
Why?
You.
Because you're as far removed from my business as anyone could be. In case it bears saying, don't even think of crossing me. Being associates has worked for us so far. Are we gonna keep the dog on our runner now? You don't want us to be enemies.
That's right.
Her name is... No, never mind. Call it what you want. What the fuck? I'm not really sure why, but I've been entrusted with taking care of Brigitta's dog. It seems strangely attached to you already.
I see now.
I suppose you do have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter. Did you look into me?
Whoa.
Utterly naive.
If it could impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word has it that you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of,
Long ago, there once existed an ultimate magic. They say the hero king of legend wielded a power very much like yours. Though I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps.
you.
I'll be frank, Fernac. You're bad for business, but that is precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling igniters because they turn a profit, but I hate the damned things. From the bottom of my heart. But this is a world dominated by igniters. Long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a pitch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding the downtrodden dry. The strong get even stronger, and the weak are only cast even further down.
As it is.
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched will. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no? I can sense Brigitta's faint expectations and trust towards me.
Yet still they oppose me.
Alright, Merchant Enlightenment reduces the mad cost of studying the merchant lineage.
Farewell.
You should go home for today. I'll give you your pay. I haven't done anything, though.
Huh?
You've exceeded expectations already. You've made the dog like you. Something impossible for me. The dog doesn't even like you.
See you.
Until next time, we'll be waiting. Or at least, the dog will. Alright, then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nonetheless,
So, these sand flashes, do you think we can really rely on something as unknowable as the movements of the wind? It would seem so. According to the fortune teller, the signs continue to appear just as expected. Ah, good. No changes to our plans then. Let's prepare as best we can.
We got a major bargain.
It's Idle's Day, which means the stores have plenty of bargains. If you've had your eye on anything, today's the day.
What now?
Okay, we need big money. So we probably don't want to do that mission. That guy's mission. What is your name again? Kukulus. Okay. What a name. We don't want to do that until we can get that accessory that helps us not fall asleep, I think. So, I think what we'll do
All right.
is we'll do...
Where to?
the other two things then. Where do I exit this town? Do I need to go to the runner?
What were the gods doing?
Okay, embarking by Gauntlet Runner. To start traveling, visit the round table in the Gauntlet Runner. There you can view the map of the surrounding area and arrange your journey. Discuss plans with your allies as you decide where your travels will take you next.
About time, what? Now point us toward the fray.
I've been waiting, ready to move out. Where to? Okay. So, I think we'll do imps tomorrow. So let's go here. We've got the pigeon, and we need to meet somebody for, what's his face? Travel days. Be sure to check the weather and travel time before you depart. When heading to a distant dungeon, you may need to spend the night at an encampment and resume traveling the next morning. The night after exploring a dungeon, you can choose to stay the night there or teleport back to town.
Now then.
How far do I run her then?
Here's
A village, is it?
Okay, so that arrow with the number tells you how many missions you have there. So we've got the two
village,
things
is it?
here. Hatching a
village.
plan and providing a spark, and then this
I
is
see.
the Gaborn one. Okay,
Ooh.
so this is what we're gonna do first then.
That's where you want to go.
The old man that Nuris is looking for is there. Let's pay the place a visit for him. Well, if there's a reward involved, it would help us with our preparations against Heisme. Want to go?
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is.
Let's be off.
Then 'tis settled. It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road.
The Gauntlet Runner heads off toward a small farming village, and each shuddering step reminds them of their journey's purpose.
What to pick?
I hear a voice. I'm sure he would listen. Stroll comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. So does it take us so it's gonna take us the day to travel, or? I didn't think I'd get the opportunity to meet with somebody.
So?
Okay, let's do this one. Can we do Gallica? Because hers is the mage, right? No, we can't do Gallica. Okay, fine, we'll do Hulkenberg.
Are you free?
What ought we do today? Whatever the specifics, 'twould be imprudent. Twould be prudent to use our time to improving our chances and building our
Speaking
strength.
of,
We'd made a promise to train together, hadn't we? The deck of the runner seems spacious enough. I should think our swing safe from any harm doing in the open air. If you've the time, shall we begin? Absolutely. Commendable enthusiasm. Let us send for a stroll as well. Never any harm in sharpening our skills, I say.
you see?
A great fundamental of swordplay, oft overlooked, is finding time to reflect upon yourself.
then.
Both of you have faced life or death combat. I imagine you have some grasp of your greatest strengths by now? I'm good at staying versatile.
That's...
I see.
You've commendable skill and confidence to match.
On guard!
Very well, let us begin training with a warm-up. First, show me your beast walk. Huh, my what? Come now, don't just stand there. Let's see your beast walk.
Huh?
A beast walk? Being what, exactly?
At the ready.
You walk on both hands and feet, of course, like a beast. Now begin. I can already hear so many people out there who are in love with Hulkenberg just barking at this. Woof woof. What the hell are we doing and why? Free your mind of distracting thoughts, Stro. Ignore your limbs, crying out for reprieve. The pain is making them stronger. Is it, though? Goofy as fuck. Twould be best to continue this into tomorrow, if only to correct that shameful form of yours. But we must move on. Now, the horned lizard stance. Okay, this is just like many dudes' like wet dream. Forgive my crassness, but some of you out there are freaking losing it over this. She's subjecting us to more of this? Is she trying to kill us?
Don't fret.
Stro, your breathing is erratic. Center yourself, find calm, and you will find you can bear even boulders as if they were pebbles. He's dying.
All right.
Now, to the swordplay proper. Is this your first time using a sparring sword? If you can land but a single blow on me, I will concede. You needn't worry, there is no blade on the sword. We will continue until you manage it. The ferocious strikes broke our sparring swords.
Very well.
Ugh, not ideal. Oh well, we shall make do. Wait, what? Hold on. Your foe will never wait when asked. You should be giving your utmost effort, even in training.
At the ready.
Come, Vernac. Do you care nothing for the success of our mission? Push me harder.
Come on, then.
Very well, commendable vigor, Vernacular. Perhaps you do have what it takes.
Hold it.
Oh, cool your head, Olkenberg. If you hurt yourself in training, that solves nothing. You'll keel over before you can even get to any real fighting.
Sorry.
Yes, You're right. I apologize. It's not like I don't understand your passion, but you could afford to go a little easier on us. Was the training excessive? 'Twas a rigorous regimen. Rodanth and I once shared. Rodanth being the man we met at the capital the other day. Once my peer, now a commander of the Royal Knights. His words linger in me. I cannot seem to shake them. I have no clinging attachments to my previous position or status as a knight. I left that post to pursue my own mission, pride of my station be damned. Yet for all my searching I never found the prince. For long seasons I wandered aimlessly and liegeless.
But
He calls me fallen. How can I blame him? How can I deny it? This isn't like you, Hulkenberg.
I see.
Then you too see my faults. When I left the capital, I did so with the sole purpose of helping the prince. But at times I can't help but think. Perhaps I could have done more if I'd remained there as a knight. Perhaps there may have been a better path. But let us speak no more of what ifs. I've no intention of changing my path now. Together we shall move forward for the prince. I can sense Hulkenberg's knightly resolve and deep trust. The steadfast vassal Hulkenberg, keeper and inheritor of the knight's virtues.
No.
A new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom through thy bond.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
And now,
The party
to
can
walk
now
this
study
path
the
at
Magic
your
Knight.
side.
Okay, you can now study the Magic Knight in Academia. Try seeing what powers await you.
However,
Well, we'll get no farther with broken swords. Let us end our training there for now, and buy replacements when we can. Say, Vernacular, are you feeling hungry after our efforts? Here, take one of these. A dried caterpillar. Rich in vital nutrients, perfect for post-training cooldown. Don't let petty labels like insect dissuade you, Thanks? Doing our best to negotiate around the proffered caterpillars, we return to the others.
The party at last arrives in the village of Komero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
Komero.
Say,
This is the place. 'Tis more barren than I imagined. The kind of village one would only visit in the most dire circumstances, I'm sure. Oh, come now, the air is clean and there's no sign they've been attacked by humans. What more can you ask for? In fact, gazing out at all this green, I find such peace. I can hardly think of raising my sword again.
Fine.
Stroll, please.
Come on.
Hey, guess what? I found the village shop.
That reminds me.
By the way, do you want to ask about that old inventor? You know, the old man with the relic that Nurse was looking for? Why didn't Nurse leave the runner then? Shouldn't this be a happy reunion? Who knows? Though I thought I heard him mutter, "Old goat's probably dead," or something like that. Excuse me, is there an old inventor living in this village? An inventor? Hold on, you don't mean the Ishkia codger with the bad leg? Well, I'll be damned, I never thought anyone would actually show up. I'm sorry to say, he passed away not too long ago, quite suddenly, but you knew him, did you? If so, here, this is for you. A glass ornament.
Oh.
What is this? An igniter? I've never seen such a shape. Couldn't tell you, haven't the foggiest what happens in inventors' heads. He just told me to give this to anyone who came asking about him. Heard he used to be famous in the royal capital, but he developed a fondness for this place in our sky burial ritual. Let me give you this too. The Inventor's Journal.
That's...
What in blazes is this? I can't make out a single word. Where's a language like this come from? No clue. Maybe Neris knows?
This?
Either way, we'll tell him what we learned. After I handed him what I got at the village, Neris fell into silent inspection.
He's been like that for a while now. Wonder if he's all right.
I knew it! This thing's the genuine article, a real bona fide lost relic in my hands. Some sort of power affecting the air around it, trace amounts only, something, a reaction entirely unlike Magla, by God. Absolutely smashing! Beyond my wildest hopes. No bloody idea how to use the thing, but if I can just adapt this conduit here...
Dude's lost in his own world, huh?
Can't forget a masterpiece like this! I say, lad, did you find this for my sake?
We wanted to help.
We wanted to help you out, Nurse.
Why, I'm very well touched. It positively chokes a man up. You may be just a lad, but you've the heart of a saint. And that old fella, seems silly to ask, but he's long gone, isn't he?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Thought so. You can fight the years, but you can't beat them. He made good on his promise, though, eh? It's in my hands now, old man. What's that?
Something from the village. It's written with some letters we can't understand.
Ah, a cipher. Mirror letters, see here? It's a script I use myself when I don't want any snoop stealing my inventions. Now I think of it, he's the one who taught me even that trick. Thanks, old man. I owe you a great deal. Thank you.
I gave Nurse the glass ornament and Inventor's Journal we obtained in Komero.
So what is it? Blueprints for a big secret invention?
No. This is research on the lost relics. Looks like the old fellow was hunting for others. Different cipher here. He tried to guess at locations, too. Looks like his chase ended when he lacked the means to follow his findings. Say, I've a grander favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics? Looks like the old man worked out a few other locations. There's 7 more relics noted down in this journal. I've got to see them all with my own eyes. A quick stopover or two in our travels should be all it takes, so please?
You got it, buddy.
Fine by me.
Appreciated. We're in this journey together, what?
I can feel Nur's passion for relics as well as his faith in me. Ooh, is this gonna be a new bond? Shaking hands!
The free-hearted engineer.
There's the gunner.
Within him dwells the virtue of the gunner. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Okay, rank
I'm
1.
ready to kick my feet up, lad.
I can sense the heroic embodiment of the gunner from Nearus. You can now study gunner in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
You said it'd only take a few stopovers. But do you even know where they are?
Well, they're scattered all about, my girl. If we could crack the cipher, that'd narrow down our search range a tad. I'll leave this journal here. If I can crack any of the codes, I'll make a special note of it. So you just take a look when you feel like a spot of treasure hunting.
This one's important.
Relic search. Inventor's bequest. Find Nur's coveted relics. I don't know where they are, but I should look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room to help with my search. Okay. No deadline, 10 heroes incense, 2.5 diamonds.
Hey, I was thinking this back at the village, but I think I might be able to detect this relic with my powers. I'll know if I'm close to it.
Okay.
When you want to hunt for relics, can you let me know?
It seems like Gallica can sense where relics are. I should search the area if she brings it up. Gallica will sometimes inform you she's detected a relic when you're at the entrance of a dungeon. Make sure to keep an eye out for it when you are exploring inside.
Thanks, you two. I'm rather looking forward to digging deeper into this.
I left Nurse to be immersed in his work and returned to the village with Gallica. Alright, will we be able to do the other thing too? As ever, 'tis a calm, peaceful place, this village. That's its charm, isn't it?
Okay then.
Let's stop by the shop since we're already here.
That reminds me.
By the way, weren't you asked to buy a practical pigeon parcel? I wonder if they sell that here. Okay, only 400. An assortment of carrier pigeon eggs intended to become a convenient means to deliver letters and small packages. Okay, prevents rage, paralysis. Oh, you don't have a sleep one? Darn. Okay. We'll have to try and get it at the capital. These ones are not as much as I thought they were, so I can actually, if this is the cost of these, then I can probably get the sleep one. So we'll have to go back to the capital for that. The one that was 40 or 50,000 was that item that lets you like attack twice or something. Use while bathing to increase agility by 2. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need money real bad here. Well, we got what we came for. What should we do now? So does this mean I just choose a new location from here the next day?
Okay then.
Even on days that you return from a trip, you still have free time for activities at night, as long as you haven't gone into a dungeon that day. Okay.
Yes.
I imagine we can handle these sandworms, but it would do us good to consider our methods of drawing closer to Luis. This downtime might be a fine opportunity to build our renown. They'll find it harder to ignore our names with deeds to back them up.
Trouble now. Gone to shite, this has.
Young man,
Then...
Want to have him perform for us?
pleased to hear that.
Then I have but one question across the whole of your travels. Which locale has etched itself into the forefront of your memory? Grand Trad? I see, Grand Trad, the royal capital of the kingdom and the most prosperous city in the land. Its main street is lined with luxurious boutiques, and beyond that lies a bustling and lively marketplace. Watching over the lively city is the Grand Cathedral, yet as majestic as it is, there are places where the prestigious gaze of sanctism does not
me
reach.
perform for
A city
you.
of glory unlike anywhere else in the world, where the dazzling vivid lights cast shadows of the deepest darkness. Now listen to my song. What a beautiful melody. As I listened to the performance, I thought about all I'd seen. Is there no actual effect with that?
Gone
You
to
just...
shite, this has.
It's weird. Somebody let me know if, like, something happened behind the scenes for that.
So?
More people missing.
Hello,
Is that the practical pigeon parcel? You really got it for me.
Stupendous.
Oh, thank goodness. I'll put these into an incubator right away. A magic igniter will have them ready to hatch in a snap. Our requisition pigeons are being used to relay news about the tournament. I can't tell you how much of a pain in the arse it's been for our city. If we've got to have a new king, I hope there'll at least be somebody who will put a stop to these pushy nobles ruining our lives over their whims.
You know, you saved my ass.
Well, for the time being, these eggs should take care of our needs, and then some. I really must thank you.
Mission accomplished.
Invincible noodles and 7,500 reeve.
Amazing.
Wow, you sure you're okay giving us that much?
Brilliant.
Oh, I insist. These pigeons are the lifeblood of the city. Everyone was very generous in pitching
Right
in.
then.
If anything comes up again, you'll be the first person I look for.
Why, you?
We're happy to help, but we're not exactly an odd jobs agency, unless the pay's good. Okay.
All right then. Where to?
Okay, what was it that I was planning on? Oh yeah, we need to go to the magic shop.
Let's go.
Gloam Hall.
Stay there.
Yeah, those are the expensive ones. Okay, so we'll buy the sleep one. We're not going to put it on right now, but that'll be useful for at least one of the missions. Which one was that? Was that one for the... Oh, let me just check real quick. Was that the Imsten one that we needed that for?
Oh, I bear good tidings. Here's the real skinny.
They do love a good nap. You can find some items to make them drowsy at general stores around town. That's how you fight them, you already know, but don't go wielding a staff. Okay, weak to pierce. Alright, so you guys like to nap, so we can take advantage of putting you to sleep. You must counteract sleep, so this one's for the other longer mission. When we paid the informant for intel, they slipped us this note. From what I recall, this is what they said.
Bear good tidings.
Yeah, that's right, okay.
Go on right.
Stay there.
Okay. I don't think we have any supporters we can work with.
Really?
All right.
Okay. So, in that case, we can work on a royal virtue. We can work on eloquence.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go. What'll I do here? Let's not.
Is now really the time to be giving speeches? I mean, it's a good idea, but you've got to work on your timing. Okay, we can only do that during the day.
What'll I do here? An elder candidate?
Okay, so with that being the case, that one's tolerance, that one's wisdom.
Whoa.
Wow, you can see Krigante Castle from here. The city is small compared to the royal capital, but I think a more old-fashioned town like this can be nice too. How about we take in this view of the city skyline for a bit? Who knows, it might just broaden your horizons to observe how the people in this town go about, with their lives. Hold on, do we still have,
Got it.
I think we still have, some
Alright.
discounts today, right?
Let's go.
So let's see, do you have...
Thank you.
Slumber Thorns? Okay, now we can go and do
Alright.
that.
Go.
More people missing.
Whoa. Okay? Right.
Martyra has had its share of misfortune, but the town itself is wonderful. It's nowhere near as bustling as the capital, but it doesn't exactly feel rural either. And the shopping's not bad. Maybe being so close to the main road, a lot of merchants come and go. I'm sure the people just want to live quiet, contented lives. I don't know if it's that simple.
Yeah.
Everything that happened must have shaken the city to the core. I suppose you're right. No matter how nice the city looks on the surface, there's always good and bad. When you live on the road like we do, it's hard to imagine settling down in one place. Gallica and I had a good talk as we admired the castle. I feel like my wisdom has broadened.
All right.
As Gallica and I headed home, we discussed many things about Martyra, including its people, the shops, and the scenery.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Speaking of,
Well, I've been hearing rumors of people disappearing in the forest east of Martyra, at a place known as the Imp's Den. That's a different location from where Heisme was. Think there's a connection to the kidnappings in town? I don't believe so. Word is the culprits in this case are a band of forest Gaborns. I doubt they're the type to come into town to snatch people up. Might this be the work of the Gaborn King that has a bounty on it? Before the damage spreads, we ought to exterminate it. Okay, now before we leave, which we are going to be going and doing that Gaborn stuff, let's see about Gunner. Because Gunner's probably going to be another Pierce class, and Pierce is going to be effective against some of the stuff in that area. We're departing tomorrow. Okay. So.
What now? $1,500 mag. Details will increase strength and agility. Look at this little guy. Comeback victory recovers HP each time an enemy is stunned or defeated in overworld combat. Interesting. Oh, and sleep shot. Okay, cool. Only usable from back row. So like, yeah, we wanted this class for specifically this, huh? May inflict sleep. Then we got poison shot, Sukukaja, hit and evasion. Aim support increases hit rate by 10%, boost increase further if archetypes of the same lineage. Hex shot, may inflict hex. Only usable from back row. Okay, cool.
I see. Fascinating.
The Gunner. This is the archetype you sense from Nura's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the Trailblazer who uses technology and innovation to forge a path forward, in the name of the people it would serve and harden.
All right.
1,500 mag is required to channel the Gunner for the first time. Do you want to awaken it?
I'm counting on you.
Well, that is the power I seek.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a Gunner. I hear the voices of past hero souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to strive for victory, even from a distance I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Gunner.
Really?
So this is the power of the Gunner's soul. I shall pierce through enemies at range. I will not avert my eyes, not from the fight and not from reality. The Gunner archetype is awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
New skills, new possibilities.
Okay, crossbows.
I see. I see. Fascinating. This right, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I hear the voices of past hero souls.
Yeah.
So this is the Gunner soul. No matter the distance, my aim will remain true. Does this make me what they call a sharpshooter? I won't fail you regardless.
Right. I could get used to this.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
What do I want? Maybe Skullcracker? Gaborns often don't have weaknesses, so I don't know if I really need to go for specific elements. I will want somebody who has some healing, though. Okay, Synthesis. Wild Barrage, only usable from back row, deals medium physical pierce damage to all enemies 2 to 3 times. Cool. Man Masuku Kaja, hit and evasion for 3 turns for all allies. This one would require a Thief, Faker, or Merchant. Mania Bullet, only usable from back row, heavy physical pierce damage to one enemy, inflicts a one-time weakness to slash pierce strike. Okay. What are you going to have access to with synthesis? You're kind of blocked from everything at the moment. So your synthesis setup is not very good in this grouping. But that's okay. We'll try this for a while and we'll see if like one of them is not very good as a gunner or whatnot, and I don't know, we'll go from there. Reportable quest. So this is for gunner, right? We actually need to go and talk to you.
Where was I?
I think all we had to do was unlock gunner. We didn't have to get it to a certain rank or anything, so we should be able to turn this in, complete another request. I sense the power of a new archetype. Do come and speak to me should you want to study it.
True to form.
I take it you finished studying the gunner for me. I could stand to learn from such an insatiable spirit of inquiry.
Incredible.
Okay, Moore's Task, Chapter 1, Ordeal. Completed will increase imagination and get 5 more hero fruit.
All right.
Well, he's pretty good, isn't he?
Yes.
So he is. Thanks to him, my thoughts are finally in order. While researching, I looked into where this place might truly be. But I suspect we must also consider why it was that the king imprisoned me here in the first place. Most likely it was because my archetype research was nearing a truth that the king would prefer remain buried. What truth?
What?
All right.
Archetypes were forbidden by Sanctism to begin with. It is a mighty power after all. I'm sure they saw it as a threat, and rightly so, especially if wielded freely by the people. Even now, research on it is forbidden. Presumably the king reasoned that if he locked me up here, I could contribute no more. And so I continued my research, day after day, with no results to show for it. Stuck in this place, continuing on in circles just as he designed. I speak of it nonchalantly now, but in truth those days were some of the hardest I've known. How can a man endure such failure and solitude and remain sane?
But...
However, through my fantasy novel, I found a connection to you. You who shares my dearest ideals. I doubt the king could have expected such a twist as this. The wheels of fate have slowly begun to turn.
It's conceivable.
Only when my research on archetypes on transformation magic is complete and immaculate, only then might I escape the king's curse and leave this place. I'll help you.
Right.
Oh?
The longer I dwell in this lonely place, the more your words of support touch my heart.
Regards.
I will count on you as before, as a comrade in vision and in ambition. I can feel Moore's deep gratitude and trust. The scholar in search of utopia, Moore. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
Now.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
Power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
You are the key to escape.
The party can now study the Magic Seeker.
Now then.
This foreign thing joy that courses through me. But you need a power to oppose more hardships. Study the heroic embodiment of the merchant. The growth of a heroic embodiment will refine your virtues in turn. I hope this task will prove meaningful to you.
This one's important.
Okay, merchant has to get to rank 15.
I have faith in you.
I trust that you will fulfill your promise to me. Okay, 15 in merchant will take some time.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you? More people missing.
All right.
An elder candidate?
What'll it be?
Yeah.
Okay. We are now out of money. How quickly it has disappeared.
What'll I do here?
What now?
Maybe I'll make you a merchant.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Yeah. A new ability.
Okay. Okay, an increase in crit rate might be good here. Physical skill attack could be good here. We could also take Slicer or Diagonal. Oh, you know what? Let's take the Sleep Shot.
All right.
Yeah. Cool. So now he can use a Pierce attack still. And put somebody to sleep, possibly. Alright, great. I feel like we've got a decent team then. Okay, since we've completed a bunch of quests and stuff, we may as well do this.
You!
Hang on. Isn't that... Let's see. Yep.
Okay. And now it's time to head to the forest with the Gaborns. And then tomorrow we do main story stuff.
An elder candidate? No. Must have gone wrong.
What were the gods doing?
Okay, now also if I look at quests, so the operation, let's see, Old Castletown Kidnapper, that one is 4 in difficulty. The new King of Imps, which is the one we're doing, is easier. So yeah, let's do this. This will help us get some more levels and be better for this difficulty 4.
Right. Time for the old girl. Now then.
A forest path long disused since the nearby colony was driven to ruin by monster attacks. Now the only inhabitants are raiding Gaborns.
What are we doing there again?
Let's see, this is the forest path with the bounty. Should be the leader of a band of Gaborns. So people aren't the only ones with pompous asses who lord over others? How sickening.
You would pursue peril.
Gaborns can be a handful with the leader organizing them. We'd best deal with them now for the sake of the locals. It'd also be nice to add to our Highs Made Preparations Fund.
It's your call.
Well, we should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is.
Cutting it close.
Well, we're really cutting it close on time. Are you sure?
Let's be off.
'Tis settled. It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves even whilst on the road.
What to pick?
You see?
'Tis true for both training and true combat. After great exertion, one must replenish their energy. 'Tis never bad to have a quick meal on hand at all times. I can only carry so many dried caterpillars, I suppose. Still, regularly preparing and carrying your preferred food is one solution. Sure, girl.
All right then.
Hey, listen!
All right, Stroll, it's your turn.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Ah, beg your pardon. I was just thinking about something. Are you free at the moment? I could use your advice about something.
Sorry.
I'm sorry to burden you with all my personal problems.
I'm sorry.
I know I need to be better about keeping my emotions in check.
Right.
Remember what we heard about my inheritance? That there may be a clue to its whereabouts in my hometown of Halia? It could save your people.
Sure.
Your inheritance could help all of your townspeople.
No.
Yes, Rangith and the others, and yet he would rather I use it to rebuild my house. To be lord of a prosperous house, that's the natural ambition of all who are born into nobility. Forging aristocratic alliances, courting favor from royals and nobles, marrying some wealthy lord's daughter, and then there's the matter of heirs. If I had a daughter, her hand would be promised to another family at birth. A son would follow suit in my courtly endeavors. All of that couldn't feel more foreign to me in this life. I mean, your life is yours to choose.
Hey.
If only it were that easy.
Yeah.
All I know is that my parents sheltered me while they dutifully fulfilled their roles. It's my turn to take up the mantle.
Damn.
I never imagined it would come to this. Makes me regret how I treated my parents. The last image they had of me was that of an ignorant child, spoiled all his life by a cadre of servants. The house, its name, both are the cornerstones of Halia, but that means nothing to the people suffering, cast out by the fire. If I put the house first in spite of that, I'm no different than Lord Hydron. What is my course? My lack of a clear answer clouds my thoughts of late.
Got it.
But there's a ray of light between those clouds, thanks to you. I need to seek out that inheritance. I know that much. Well, where's your hometown?
That's...
Where can we find your hometown? You would join me. Does your generosity know no bounds? I want to see it.
You're a kind one.
I honestly didn't expect such kindness, though. But since you're coming along, shall we agree to head there next time we meet then? I can sense Stroll's deep trust in me, so I'm guessing we won't be able to do his next step until we're in the vicinity of his hometown.
I'm relieved in knowing that I'm
A
not
Scion
alone.
skill increases skill inheritance slots for the warrior lineage to 2. I really should be the one helping you, yet it's quite the opposite, time and time again.
Thanks.
Thanks for that.
You lot! Enemy attack!
Uh-oh, we've got some creepy flying insects buzzing about on the deck. Damn, can't they just bugger off? Anyway, we should deal with them before they get inside the runner and cause a real headache. 'Tis hardly the time for your attempts at humor. We should get to the deck and eliminate these pests with hastes. Are these gonna be the Vesps?
We're here to stop you!
Why not just barging in on us?
Let's work together! Not the...
Knockpers.
hold on! On target!
I can't I call upon royal power within! Ah! The power of wood! Right, let's keep this up!
Nice. Not this one.
Okay, we know Pierce isn't.
Nice!
So let's try Skullcracker.
Trust you!
It's okay.
Got this hand.
We could come forth, Royal Soul! Still here?
Only a flesh wound.
Stroll's
Merchant!
He's gonna wither away if you
I'll
don't
blow you away!
Only 2
Is everyone
enemies
all right?
left. Stay sharp.
Take this! Stay focused.
Let's
Pokestar's
see.
got this
There's
handle.
No escape!
Okay, when they're sleeping, it might be a really high crit or a guaranteed
My
crit.
aim is true from any vantage.
Ooh, that's gonna be Blizz, and I don't know if we have anybody who has Blizz
No.
right now.
Let's try this.
You hit their weakness.
Are you
That's your
prepared?
opening, Captain. Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
Oh, power of heroes!
Hulkenberg's
I will
in
fight
bad
with
shape.
pride.
She needs help.
Take it!
Damn poison! Merchant!
Oh yeah, we have like no money.
The power of wind!
For all that we strive for!
There they go.
Damn. Damn.
Let's catch our breath.
Oh well.
The Imp's Den, home to countless bandits over the years, has warranted the caution of all who lived near the steep, forested entry path. They warned their children of the dangers there. There are demons in those woods, they said. You mustn't go near. Perhaps the children's anxiety inadvertently roused something from its sleep. It is to that den, now befitting of its name, that the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
The thing is,
This forest is, really big. Searching every nook and cranny will be a huge pain.
Well,
Still, it leagues better than some damp and dreary cave. Stuffy places like that always get me down. Indeed, it is nice not to worry over attacks from the dark or being cornered in dead ends.
Just
That said, forests provide ample cover for stalking monsters. We must be on our guard along the path.
yep.
Yeah, and it seems our Gaborn King's using that cover now. Let's draw it out by knocking off these weaker magic-using Gaborns. The Gaborns that use magic wear black. That will easily distinguish which ones we must eliminate. The Gaborns are not our only problem, it seems. Look at all the bugs. Too bad we can't chase them off with some sort of incense.
well,
That could create its own problems. At any rate, we are here to hunt the Gaborn. We shall mind the insects as we make our way.
So?
We're up against Gaborns, was it? Can't imagine they'd be too much trouble. Actually, no, we shouldn't let our guards down. Are we going in? I'm all set to help. This place is close to town. We'd best eliminate the threat as soon as we can. I am ready. Give the word and we shall advance.
What is it?
You lot bounty hunters, be careful ahead. The Gaborn King's no joke. I tried taking out his little friends first, but then the Gaborn King suddenly became stronger. If you're going to go fight it, don't let it be the last one standing. You'd think you'd want to take out the cronies first to focus on him, but that's not going to work out like you think it might. Okay, so when the king comes out, we main him. Okay. Thanks for the hint, buddy. That's actually kind of helpful. Alright, so thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In the next episode, we are going to hunt the Gaborn King. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, Hato Kuta, Shadow Raven, Hannah Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanova, Philip Doubt, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Naya, Turkeyfoot 27, Dean Curry, Nathan McComb, DWJ Media, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.